I don't like
things in
rat
dishwasher
sounds.
I'm not gonna put in the dishwasher.
I mean, you like, this person's ugly.
I'm really mad about my hands.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with another episode of Black Fatherhood Conversations, man. We got to cheer it up for that. Come on, let's cheer it up. You know what, man? We looking a little light today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cuz, shout out to bro-in-law. They got a lot going on tonight. But you know what? It's always gonna be a good show because we got my brother here, man. Kevin Aldrich on the show. Let's cheer it up for him, man. And we should also have brother Sam Jackson coming on here. He's getting off the road right now, but he said he's gonna hop on here. So don't be surprised if he pops up on here in a little while. But you know what, man, we got a jam-packed show. And you know what? I think it's gonna be a great show because this is gonna be like a personal conversation between me and Kevin. I think we can keep this thing going, just based off me and him. Most definitely. But the first thing that we always have to ask before we even get started, is this one. How's your mental? All right. How has your past 7 days been? What's been going on? And you know what? Past 7 days, I will say it's been about an 8.5. And you know why? I got to spend, with your kids, a lot of times you need to spend quality one-on-one time with them. And this week, with my wife going out of town, she took my daughter to Atlanta. Thank God they got back safely. I was able to spend time with my son, and we had a really good time. And here's the thing: hey, if y'all hear some echo, let us know. If anybody's listening to this, you hear echo, please let us know so we can get it fixed. I don't think we have no echo right now. I don't see nobody in the chat making no comments, so we should be good tonight. But yes. I got to take my son out and on Friday and Saturday, and we had a great time, man. We really did. We got to go play old school arcade games with the pinball machines, and he got to learn about the Sega Genesis. He played Sonic on there on the Sega Genesis, and he played Nintendo 64. He played Pac-Man for the first time. Him being 5 years old, it was kind of great getting to show my son them old games that we played when we were kids. So it was good just spending time with him. We went out to eat. We got whatever we wanted. I said, hey man, these 2 days, mama and your sister ain't here. Do what you want. But yeah, we had a good
let's live it up.
Let's live it up. You know what I'm saying? Just the men of the household. It was good. So if you ever do that, man, spend one-on-one time with your kids. You know what I'm saying? They need that. And he was really happy to just spend time with me, and I was with him. So now I got to do something with my daughter again. We got to go somewhere. But yeah, it was a good weekend and a good past 7 days. How about you, Kev?
I've been straight, man. I've been real cool, real chill. My son, he had surgery last Tuesday, so he's starting to heal up a little better. But he immobile right now. He can't crawl or do nothing for 2 weeks. So we've been literally holding him for about a week now. So, but it's been cool.
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad he's recovering. That's a scary thing. I remember when Cara, she tore her eyelid with a hanger.
Oh.
And that was when she was 2 years old, and it scared the mess out of me because she had to get stitches, and talk about a little baby girl's eye. It's a scary situation. So those situations are always scary when your kid has to get surgery or anything like that. I cried. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I
don't blame you. I already know.
I was really scared when that happened to my daughter.
Yeah, so, I can imagine, especially a freak accident like that.
Accident, it could scare the mess out of you. But thank God that she is totally fine now, and she's healthy and her eyes are healthy. So we thank God for that. But yeah, man, we got a lot to get into tonight. We got about 5 questions that we're going to be asking tonight. And hopefully you guys, if you guys are watching, give us some comments. That would be great if you could. We appreciate all the comments, all the things that you guys give us. Sometimes you guys give us more wisdom in these comments that you could possibly imagine. And then you guys ask good questions sometimes in the comments. So please fill those comments up if you have any questions tonight. But the first thing we're going to talk about is this. What can we teach our daughters from the Michelle Obama comments? If you haven't heard, President Trump, he had a White House event, a UFC event, on the White House line, and it was multiple UFC fighters fighting in the octagon on the White House line. One of the fighters, after he won, made a comment that said Michelle Obama is a man. That really upset me because here's the thing: Obamas ain't bothering nobody. They have been out the White House now for the last 3 terms, and for some reason, uh, they keep getting brought up. But on a bigger and wider spectrum, why do people feel so comfortable always coming after our black women? I don't understand it. I don't understand why black women can't be left alone. But I wanted to come from this angle of it is what can we teach our daughters from this? And me personally, I always want to instill in my daughter that you are beautiful. Regardless of the color of your skin, she's light skinned. You know, we got light skin, we got dark skin. We're all black women. But my thing is, for some reason, black women seem to get ostracized a lot. They do. They get ostracized. They get talked about. They get demeaned, and I don't understand it because us as black men, we all come from black women. All right, and we have to stand up for our black women. All right, and it's a hurtful thing where somebody that has accomplished so much, as far as Michelle Obama, from even when she was a little girl, or she's graduated from Harvard, and she's become the first lady of the United States. And even if her husband is an amazing man, she is amazing in her own right with her own endeavors. All right, and the fact that she stepped back from her own endeavors to support her husband is even more honorable. And then after all of that, after all that she's accomplished, it comes down to, oh, Michelle Obama is a man. And people in the comments, when I see those videos, it shows the hate and all the things that people say are true when it comes to the disrespect of black women. And I want to tell my daughters, don't let nobody tell you that you're not beautiful, that you can't achieve anything, that that's because real. Of your curves or how you look, that you're a man or you have mannish. No, that's your genetics. Embrace them. All right. Because I guarantee you this, a lot of times they want what you got as far as your lips, your hips, your thighs, and everything else. Why you think that the surgery rates have went through the roof with plastic surgery? Because they all trying to get exactly what the black woman already has been bestowed with. So I'm gonna ask you, Kev, what would you teach your daughters from those Michelle Obama comments that UFC fighter made? And I don't even want to say his name because I don't even want to give him no pub. But
I'll give him the credit. I think first and foremost, we just got to make sure that we pouring those words of affirmation into our daughters. You know what I'm saying? Let them know how God sees them before anything. You know, let them know that they're the apple of God's eye, and with us being here on earth to provide and protect for them, it's our role to speak life into them. So any noise from the outside world, she's not gonna listen to it or believe it anyway. Because my daddy been telling me since I was a baby how beautiful I was, how gorgeous I am, how excellent I am, how God created me in His image. So anything from the outside world don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to make sure you pump the Bible into them and let them know what God calls you, what God says about you. You know what I'm saying? Because people ignorant. Yes. People gonna say anything and everything to hurt your feelings.
They are.
It's a brutal world out here. Like, so long as we doing our part as good, godly Christian men and putting those words of affirmation and letting them know how Christ see them, that's all we can do. And I think that's going to take them a long way. That's for our sons, too. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, what God calls you to be, you the head, not the tail. You know, all these things that God called you and created you to be, you know what I'm saying? You are kids of the Most High.
That's
you
good.
know, so yeah, that's how I feel, bro. It's just the outside noise. It's gonna be the outside noise. Just make sure that our voices are the loudest voices that they hear.
Yes, I love that. I love that. You know, and I just it's so much hate in this world right now, bro. It just
so much.
You know, I just don't understand the point of all the hate. I don't get that. It's like, why
Yeah.
do we hate so much? Why can we not spread love more? It's just all this hate and vitriol between everybody that I can't.
So evil.
I can't stand it, bro.
Yeah.
I really can't. And hopefully we can get
Mm-hmm.
past those things with some of these people, man, and all this hate,
And
and
it's
really
like
love each other.
it come from every angle too these days. You can't even tell where it's coming from no more. You know,
Man,
you used to kind of pinpoint, all right, this person kind of ignorant, this person a jerk. Man, you don't know, bro. It'd be people that you think are you've been cool with for years. It's just you can't pinpoint it. It's
man,
everywhere.
it is. It's
Yeah, it's
the
a
hate.
heart posture.
Yes, yes. It's
Yeah,
a heart
you
posture. I
know,
like how you put that
it's
because it
definitely
definitely is.
yeah,
It's a heart
it's a
posture
spiritual
thing that a lot.
thing.
You
Yeah,
know, you got to get
very
your heart right
spiritual.
because, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
some of the people that say they're Christians, they're not acting
Mm.
Christ like. Hopefully, you
Yeah,
know that that's where Christian comes
yeah.
from.
And
It's
that's
Christ.
not me judging you. That's be me inspecting the fruit. God called me to be that.
Yes,
You know, and if you're supposed to be my brother in Christ, my sister in Christ, I should be able to come to you and tell you this.
yes,
You know? But
yes.
and that's not me judging you.
No,
That's me coming with you with love and letting you know, like, hey, this your fruits aren't, you're not showing any fruits right now. We need to fix it. So
that's a word right there.
that's real. For
That's a
real.
word. we, we gotta fix it. Okay.
You gotta
Hopefully, we
fix
can
it.
do that. You have to
And
actually
and,
go ahead. Go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
with it being fixed, I'm gonna help you through it because
Yeah.
I ain't perfect either, and I would expect for you to do the same thing for me. If you see something that ain't right in my heart, let me know.
Yes.
Especially if I know you coming out of love, I can't do nothing but listen.
Hmm. That's good, Kev.
Yeah,
That's good.
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I just want all the black girls out there to know, man, you are beautiful. Don't
Mm,
don't think because you have darker skin or you have big lips or your shoulders are broader that you're not a
mm,
beautiful woman, um, or a beautiful little girl. All right, that will blossom into a beautiful
yes.
woman. Because all these things that come out on the media makes it seem like black women aren't as equal to white women or
Mm,
Latino women or you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
Swiss women, all these different Russian women. It's black women are some of the most beautiful women on the planet, and
Hands down.
so we just got to start loving and protecting our black women because they do get
Mm-hmm.
ridiculed a lot, and it's sad. It's sad the world we live
Yeah.
in. But our next question is this, because I love this question, and I really want to hear your answer on this one. Can you be friends with a man that treats his wife a certain way? And treats, when I say a certain way, I should have put on here that treats his wife, um, let's say, I don't want to say, well, treats her bad. Let's just put it like that.
Mm,
I don't want to say nothing crazy, but that doesn't treat her the right way. Could you be friends with a man like that, that treats his wife or talks to his wife a certain way? Because we've all known people where they are not the nicest to their woman or their females, or
that's real.
they talk down to their wife or treat their
Mm-hmm.
wife to minimize her or make her feel a certain way where she's not confident in herself. Could you
Mm,
be friends with a person like that? And I me myself in the past, I was friends with friends that I called true friends that did women a certain type of way or treated their girlfriends or even wives a certain way. But God has been working with me on that and saying, you
mm-hmm.
know, you can still love that friend, but you have to distance yourself from that type of person. All right. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's never good to talk down to a woman, especially some woman that you said, I'm gonna stand up here at this altar before God,
Mm,
and you gave this woman vows that you wouldn't talk to her a certain way, you would treat her a certain way, but you treat
right.
her worse than a dog outside. Like for real.
Yeah.
You treat her like a
That's
dog,
real.
but
That's
worse
real.
than a dog because dogs get treated better than some humans today. So
Mm,
me now at this point in life, if you are that type of person, I don't even want to be friends with you. if you talking crazy to your wife, you trying to demean your wife, you making jokes about your wife in front of your friends, that ain't cool either. All right, saying little things about her, that shows me a lot about your character if you do those things. So I'm gonna put this one on you, Kev. What would you say on that? Could you be friends with a man that treats his wife or tries to disrespect his wife?
Nah, I can't rock with it. Because like you said, that's a character flaw. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That shows who you are as a man. If you
Mm-hmm.
can, be terrible to somebody you call you love, you know what I'm saying? You lay down, you have kids with.
Yep.
How can I expect you to treat me any other kind of way?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just rather distance myself.
Yeah.
If you can't be all the way 100 and treat your woman right, I can't rock with you. Ain't
Yes.
nothing there for us,
Mm.
because first of all, you're not honoring what you said to God. You just like you say, you stood up there and took the vows to you know what I'm saying, to love her through everything. You know what I'm saying, sickness and health, and you dogging her. You're not my kind of guy. So
Yeah.
I just rather keep my distance and go about my way because that ain't cool.
And
You know
my
what I'm saying?
thing
Then you
is,
got kids, your kids see that, and like
yeah,
how you got is
my
you
biggest
now you
thing,
creating generational curses because now your son and your daughter gonna think it's cool to dog out a woman. Your daughter gonna think it's cool to be dogged out by a man. You creating generational curses that go on for a while. So I can't rock with that.
and already our kids are being exposed to way too much stuff
Way too
already
much.
as kids. So to add that to their
Mm-mm.
plate of stuff they gotta be exposed to is you
Yeah.
talking down to her mama, or you talking down to his mama, you treating his mama a
Mm-hmm.
certain way. How do you think what he's looking at all those things? She's looking at
He's
all,
watching you.
and he's watching you. All right. When you
Yeah.
do those things, I hope is a lot of men do that to make themselves feel better. All right, because
Yeah.
they are not the men that they're supposed to be. So what they want to do is try to bring you down to their level. That's really what
Mm-hmm.
it is. A lot of times, I
Yeah.
can't get with somebody like that. I can't be friends with
Nah.
somebody that's always talking down on their wife or always making comments
Yeah.
like, "You need to lose weight. You need to do this.
Mm.
You need to dress better. Why you always doing it? You acting like why?
Yeah.
That ain't cool, bro. Like it's
Why
not
you
cool to
treating
do
her
that.
so bad? Like,
Treating her bad, bro. Like
yeah,
it's a real problem. It's a real problem
it
that a
is.
lot of men have of
Mm-hmm.
saying that treating women like they are less than. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
We just talked about that in the last topic, where black women
Mm-hmm.
already get treated like they less than, but then it's coming from the homes too.
It's
The
coming
black
from
men are doing it
inside your house,
in your house. It
in your
happens all the time.
house.
So those
Yeah.
things tend to happen a lot. I never really could understand why men do it. But when I
Mm-hmm.
think about it, those are some of the reasons why I think they do those things. It's to make
Yeah.
themselves feel better. And
Yeah.
I hate that. But
It's a
yeah, man,
cover up.
it's a cover up. That's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cover up. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna ask you this one. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let's go to this question. What's the biggest deal breaker for you in friendships? Um,
Mm.
I thought about this one a lot,
Mm.
and by far for me, the biggest deal breaker in friendships, and I just talked to somebody about this, is when somebody you're in a relationship, you have a good friendship with someone, and all of a sudden they just drop off from the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You reach out to them, they don't respond. You try to send them messages on Facebook, they don't respond.
Yeah.
Now from that point on, I'm never gonna rock with you like that ever again because you
Yeah.
never even gave me as a friend an explanation of what I did. And that
Mm-hmm.
to me is a character flaw. All right. That's
Yeah.
how I look at things, Kevin. That's a character
Mm-hmm.
flaw. Kevin, if me and you are friends, me and you are boys, and I have a problem or I have an alt with my brother, like they say in the Bible. If I have an alt
Mm-hmm.
with him, I'm going to at least give you the decency and respect to go
Yeah.
to you and tell you what my
Mm-hmm.
issue with you is. A lot
As
of
you
times,
should.
people that I call friends or people that we are trying to make friendships with, they will drop off the face of the earth and not tell you
Mm-hmm.
any reason why they stopped talking to you. I'm like, it was all good a week ago. What happened? Like, what did I do? I just really want to know, can I make it right? Did I say something wrong? Did I not do something? You don't know. But people like that, I can't have around me, man. I'm just, I do not like people that will not respond, not say anything, and just drop you like it's nothing. It's very weird to me. And if you come back, I am going to forgive you, but I promise you, I'm not going to treat you the same way that I did before. The friendship will never be the same. And maybe God is still working with me on that, but that's just something, that's how I feel. I feel like it's fake and I don't like it. That's just me being real today. So what about you on this one, Kel?
Oh man, I think I don't know, because I guess it would probably just be like character flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't. I'm not like you. Like kind of like what we did in the last question. If you just your character is shot, your integrity gone, that's probably gonna end our friendship right there. Because because a friend I have around my kids, and if you're a friend, I need you to be like another role model for my kids that they can look up to and they can see Christ-like things in you.
Right.
You know, so if I don't have to have you in my life, you know what I'm saying? If you're not required to be there, that's my biggest thing. If you're not portraying the image of Christ, where my kids can see you, you know what I'm saying, and see Christ in you, like, oh, he moved like my daddy. Okay, that's what's up. I can rock with that. If they can't see that, then I ain't got no need for you.
So in your
Keep
past,
you at a distance.
If you have certain friends that you fell off from, what was the main issue of why? Is it because you guys just outgrew each other, or what was it?
I think so. I think I changed my life and started following Christ, and people was like, yeah, I ain't really feeling that no more. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a blow up with a friend or backstabbed a friend or been backstabbed. I've never really had that, you know. So I have had friends just not communicate anymore. But
so,
like,
what age was that when you really started taking Christ real serious?
Probably when I got home from college, around 23.
Okay.
Yeah, 23, 24. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's figure this thing out. Let's get this walk back right.
Yeah.
You know? And there was some things, you know, even when I was, that's the thing about God, man. Even when you are still in the world, like the Bible say, train up a child in the way he should go, he won't depart from it. Like I straight couldn't, I was still, God would still download stuff from my system. I'd be high and he'd still be talking to me. It'd blow my high completely. So it was like he never left me alone. You know what I'm saying? He harassed me.
Right.
The whole time I was running, he harassed me. I'm like, oh man. All right, so let me go ahead and figure this thing out. Because you obviously, you know what I'm saying? He obviously ain't gonna let me go. So let's just straighten up and do it his way. You know? So I think that's probably when I started really seeing people shed and friends get lost, and it's a blessing. Like people are seasonal though, so everybody ain't supposed to be in your life forever anyway.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you ain't got no malice or no hard feelings, you know, it is what it is.
I look at it like that too. Certain people are in your life for a certain reason in that season. And some people, like seasons come back. You know,
they do.
They reoccur. They come back.
They do.
So some people will leave your life, and like I said, come back into your life after a certain amount of time. That's happened too. But yeah, man, I just thought about that in friendships. You know, what do you have any deal breakers? Because I do, and maybe I mean, maybe I just am a person that's so loyal. When people do things like that, I'm a loyal person. I've had some of the same friends for at least 20 years now, where I don't really change. I don't switch up. Like my friends are my friends, and that's who they are. I don't like when people don't give me the loyalty that I give them, or don't give me the decency.
And I think that's what God has worked on me on over the years. Either everybody ain't gonna move and act like you move, so you know you gonna always come from a pure heart, you know, and you always gonna be loyal and trustworthy. But it's like, man, everybody ain't like that.
Yeah, they're not.
And you think people like that, that's how you get your feelings hurt. You be like, dang, bro, I would never do you that way.
Never.
You know,
never.
And that ain't just friends. That's just people in general. Because it ain't usually be friends that's hurt me. It's usually I've been hurt by other people, and it's like, dang, like I ain't expect that from you because I thought you was family, but good grief, all right.
Kev, it'd be
Okay.
crazy. Tell you, me and Kenneth talk about it all the time. Me and my wife say, I'm like, man, people are weird.
People are weird, man. Weirdos.
Weird. I mean, like,
yeah.
You know, you would think that some like you'd be like, man, the older we get, like people just are really how they move and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. And I don't care what nobody says. I've seen some weird people, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
People have problems with communicating or just avoiding conversations and things that bother them. And rather than them actually use their words, they just disappear or vanish or stop
just
talking.
Go word. Just yes.
You send text messages, they don't respond. Like, hey, are you all right? You good? No response.
You all right?
And you see them on Facebook posting. You like, okay, I get the message. Okay. you don't want to talk. Okay. Your phone worked. It definitely worked. But okay. So that's fine. But yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna keep it pushing. So I got 2 more questions. We're gonna get out of here. Since it's not only us, you know, it's going by pretty quickly today. Normally this would take about an hour, but George and Meech ain't on here, so it's going to go pretty fast today. But here's the next question: are you afraid for the next generation? So our generation of children. Are you afraid for the next generation of children going into how our society is right now? Are you afraid for them? Me. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid for them. I feel like if I equip my kids the best way possible, I can only, you know, put my trust in God. That they'll be all right. You know, if you guide your kids in the right way when they get older, they will not depart. And you train your child up, and that's what I'm doing right now. Can do. Now, with this technology, this AI, and all these things that's going on out here, it is scary times. All right. You know, you got people that are molesters. You got people out there that's trying to fill your kid with drugs that are synthetic drugs. All these things going on right now. It's scary times. But that's how, you know, it starts at home where your kids have to know.
That's it.
Stay away from that. All right. Don't do that.
Mark.
You know, you put that into them, and hopefully God blesses them with the spirit of discernment to make the right decisions as they get older in life. And that's one thing, like you said last week, when you said, man, about Carmelo Anthony, man, if he had the Holy Spirit would have told him to get up out of it. Yeah. And people don't believe that stuff because they don't believe in faith, and they don't know what faith is. And when you actually hear when you hear God's voice, but man, I'm telling you now, man, the generations, it's not going to change, man. It's gonna get worse and worse. That's just how it is. The Bible speaks about that. Like, you know, we're living in the last days.
The frivolous times.
The next day that comes is getting closer to the time that Jesus is going to come back. So it's expected that it's going to get worse. All right. With every generation, yes, kids are getting smarter. They're getting more advanced. They're becoming taller and bigger, quicker. Those are the great things about the advancement of technology and how evolution changes things. But with those things, it gets worse because now technology is getting more weak. It's like everything that's good, the bad gets better at too. So it comes with it. So those things are scary. Those are. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because I know what I've equipped my children with. And if you know, put the right things into them, hopefully they will blossom into great things when they get older. And right now, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make you upset sometimes, but you know what you instilled in them. That's when you say, you know better than that.
You know better.
You know better.
Come on, man.
Better. And those things are really hard because some things you can't control with children, with you know, these mass shootings and everybody down here in Texas having guns and all these crazy things going on. I just seen another one in Midland, Texas a couple days ago where it got shot 11 people. And those things you can't control. And yes, the world is a crazy place right now. But if you equip your children with the right things and you put the right things into them, all you have to do is put your faith in God, that God is going to guide them the rest of the way. You've done your job. So what do you say on that one, Kev?
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. You know what I'm saying? The Bible say, "For night, I ain't scared of nothing." You know, I don't. What we scared for? We going to war with the King of Kings and the Lords of Lords. I got him on my side, so we equipped for whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, just train them up the right way, instill that word in them. You know, and they gonna bump their head. We bumped our heads. You know, we did foolishness and did crazy stuff, but you covered. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be covered. You know, make sure, like you say, they listen to this still small voice. Holy Spirit ain't gonna come all loud and aggressive. Hey, don't do that. He gonna be like, hey, you probably should sit down and get out the way.
Yes.
You know, he's a gentleman.
Yes.
So make sure your spirit clean, that you can hear him. You know, and I think it's all good. It's always been. They always say that this generation getting worse and worse. We've been hearing that since, you know what I'm saying, we was coming up. So it's just us as parents, we just gotta make sure we're doing our part. And that's all we can do. You know? That's all we can do.
It's all you can do. But these kids are so smart. I'm like,
they're geniuses. Like, bro, I talk to my 8-year-old and I'd be lost sometimes. Like, how do you know that? Like, why are you teaching me something?
The things that they watch, and I think that's really what it is. I said they are the first real iPad technology generation.
I call them iPad junkies.
That have fully been immersed in the iPad since they came out the womb. All right,
out the womb.
And with this new generation, they are so smart. They pick up things so fast. The way they talk, the way they have conversations. Their conversations are not like kiddie conversations. They have grown conversations. What they be talking, the slang, the little words that they be saying. I listen to my kids. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and you act like you just sit in the other room and you listen to them talk, and you like,
where did you get that from?
Where are they getting it from? You know,
because I know it ain't from me.
Yeah, it's like where are y'all getting all this from? Where y'all having conversations like this and you saying little witty smarts? Man, I'm telling you, bro, that's that thing with that technology stuff, man. Where these kids, but with that, the kids are losing the lack of social skills. I would say, that's the problem where they're lacking. Because I've told my daughter, she's, hey, that girl. I said, do you know her? Yeah, I know her. She goes to school. She in my class. I said, why ain't you speak or say hi? Like, you seen her the last 9 months of the school year. You didn't say anything like, hey. Say nothing. That's where these kids lack is in the social skills. Like, I start to see that a lot, where they are so they're the new iPad generation, where they're very smart. They pick up on things, but when it comes to actual social interaction, they lacking. Where that's where we were pretty much good at, where we could still speak and say what's up or whatever else. Kids now, they do not speak. They don't say it. They're very scared, or they get anxiety. People in public. I start to see that. A part of that is that they don't really have a lot of interaction like we did when we were kids, where everybody in the neighborhood street knew each other.
But it's like they sit and talk with adults though. It's weird. My kids, they talk to a grown person with like, no problem. But other kids, they just like go into a shell. Like, what just happened? Like,
you comfortable with talking to an adult and having a conversation with you, but you won't go to a kid your age and have a conversation with them. It takes them a while to actually interact and be like,
warm up.
What's your name? My name is this. Let's play. Do you want to play on the slide?
They
can't do that. They're just different. These kids are different, man. They are. It's a different generation. You know, I say that because I look at my daughter. I'm like, why you ain't speak to her? Well, to the flow. If you know who she is, go speak. And I tell my son that sometimes they'll walk into church. I say, hey, if you don't speak, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna get on your butt. Whoever speak to you, you say, hey, how you doing? Hello, how you doing, Miss? Whatever, Miss. You know, that's what you do. When somebody speak to you, you don't sit there and look crazy. You better say something back. Because if you
Say
don't,
something bad.
my hand gonna say something to you. I'm
There
telling you
you
now.
go.
I put the fire in the pants. I don't play that, man.
Right.
Y'all gonna speak. You ain't gonna embarrass me like that.
I can't wait to see how our kids interact when we come down there.
Man, I tell you now.
They're gonna be in each corner of the room.
I tell you, once they get to know each other, because
They gonna be good.
Kari is a character. My she about to be 8. I don't know how old your oldest is.
She 8. She'll be 9 in August.
I see. So yeah, Kari's gonna be 8 in July, and it take her a minute to warm up, but when she warm up, it don't ever cool
That's
down.
how Corey is. Yeah, she don't stop talking.
Non-stop. Like literally non-stop. The girl get up and she don't go to bed till like 3:00 in the morning, bro. Like
for real,
bro. I'm telling you, it's non-stop, bro. Like
that's crazy.
all day long. She like the energizer bunny, bro. She does not stop. Now my son, he gonna talk to you. He gonna give you dap and all that. He's way more social. Yeah, but he be out of there. He can do stuff on his own. He don't really need. They both social kids, but my daughter, she on a whole nother level with it. So when they meet each other, they probably go. They gonna hit it off. I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
But yeah, man, let's get to this last question, and here it is. What's the biggest lesson you've learned as you've gotten older? I think that's a good one.
That's a real
and I'll give you a little time to think about that one, Kev, because I know you just not seeing this question. But for me personally, the biggest thing I've learned, the biggest lesson I've learned as I gotten older is, I know Aaliyah had a song like this, but it says age ain't nothing but a number.
That's the truth.
I used to look up to a lot of different people. They would 50s and their 40s. But the older I get, the more I realize that some of these 40 and 50-year-olds ain't worth nothing. I'm telling you, the mentalities they have, and you would think
how they move.
Some of these older folks would tell the younger generation and treat bring up the next generation. I think we are right now in a society to where a lot of the older folks still think they 20 and 22 and 23 years old, trying to live a life or I don't know, live vicariously through somebody. I don't know what's going on right now, but a lot of these people in their 50s, the way they dressing, the way they presenting themselves, the way they treating the younger generation, competing with them rather than trying to actually instill something into them. A lot of them are competing for the same men, competing for the same women, competing for the same audience on Instagram and TikTok.
That's real.
It's telling me that maturity has no age. All right,
not at all.
It really doesn't. And the more I see it with some of the people that I know that are in their 40s or their early 50s that literally act like they are 20 years old, it's kind of foolish. Scary. And this is why I would be afraid for my next generation too, because a lot of our people that are supposed to be grandparents ain't acting like grandparents no more.
They in the street, they outside.
And for real, it's like, dang, where grandma at there could,
right? Grandma outside.
Grandma, where grandma at with the kids, man? And used to come around, bro,
not no more.
Make you a nice little plate. Grandma could cook. You know what I'm saying? You go over to our house, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. Grandma was chilling. She doing crossword puzzles, going out to her sunroom.
No
my papa went out to their sunroom on their deck, whatever, and read a book, read the Bible or something, and I'd be there.
Yes.
Watching cartoons or playing the pinball machine.
Golden Girls.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If that was how it used to be, now they going out morning, they don't even want to watch the grandkids. So it's like, hey, what I learned,
Grandma got a bottle.
Right, what I learned is, as I got older, is that age is literally just nothing but a number. It does not show the maturity level of a person, because I'm telling you now, a lot of times you can teach people that in their 50s more than they can teach you right now. I bet I can put more into a 50-year-old than some of these 50 and 40-year-olds can put in me, and that's just the truth. So what about you, Kev? What's one of the things you've learned as you've gotten older?
I've learned to put my ego aside. You know what I'm saying? I used to always just want to be right. I didn't listen. It was hard for me to listen and take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? So I think as I've gotten older, I've done a whole lot better at that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I used to take everything it was always offensive instead of just listening and taking heed to what somebody actually saying. You know, so I think as I've gotten older, I've learned to really hear people out and take the constructive criticism. You know, and realizing that I'm not always under attack. You know, so I think that's been my biggest thing, just listening and with understanding and not listening to argue. You know, I think I've grown from that.
Man, that's a tough
For the
one.
most part. I still have some times where I'm like, shut up, you wrong. But for the most part, I think I've gotten a whole lot better. Because it was at one point you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
And,
it's all you, not me. You're like,
man, yeah.
For real.
That's just maturity and growing as a man. Because I'm telling you now,
that's real.
Sometimes, like I tell people, one of the biggest things I've learned is everything don't need to be said. As far as arguments go, I was a person that could not hold my tongue on anything, especially small things like you didn't sweep the floor, you didn't fold them clothes up. You know you got a towel sitting on the floor, and it starts a whole argument. Rather than going over there and saying, you know what, maybe she's had a long day. I'm gonna go pick the towel and we're gonna save this argument. I'm gonna save the 3 days of you not talking to me, loving, all these other things that come with me. Just saying one thing. And keeping the peace. You have to learn that. And as I get older, you have to learn to save the argument. Like,
man,
avoid the argument at all costs. Even if it's even those smaller things that bother you and drive you nuts. My wife still does it to this day. Hey, if Kadia don't put a towel up in a hamper, it does drive me. It drives me crazy sometimes. But
that's me with Raven, boy. I leave some pants on the side of the bed. She lose her mind.
Oh, I see. But you know what? It's better to save the argument because guess what? When I come in the house, Kadia do it too sometimes. I ain't putting shoes in my closet. Sometimes I put the shoes
at the door.
The shoes everywhere. I just told my daughter yesterday, man, go put them shoes up. Go put them shoes up. It's my shoes. I got 6 pair of shoes outside. Hey, man, go put them shoes by the door for me.
That is me.
And it's me. I got all these shoes out
everywhere.
I told her she put her shoes out there. But I'm like, dang, they just watching what I'm doing. But so in order for me to save an argument, let me not say nothing. Let me just go ahead and do it. You know, in certain things you ain't gonna be able to do that with, but that comes with maturity and growth. Is saying certain things are not worth it. Like, and I think that's the biggest problem with our men is a lot of times we feel like we are losing if we don't say nothing. Like we feel like we're weak. Like I guarantee, I know it. Trust me, I know it feels like you weak, you less of a man. Like she's won. She's gotten me. No.
Yeah. She's running over me.
Trust me. You're smart. You're winning.
You're very intelligent.
You're learning self-restraint. Hold that sometimes. It's okay.
Everything ain't worth fighting for.
Yes. Thank you, Kev.
Man, it's not. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's all you gotta do today. It's not worth fighting for.
Okay.
You don't have to fight over everything. I'm telling you. Everything.
Yes.
That's one that I had to learn because we had so many petty arguments. Petty arguments. That was like, it shouldn't, and the arguments that we had, it blew up into something so big because both of us was frustrated.
You're frustrated.
You know what I'm saying? We most of the time when you have an argument with somebody about something like that, they already know they have that problem.
Exactly.
And it's a trigger. It's like, I know this is a weakness of mine. You're just bringing it up and you're making it worse. Like, I know I have a problem that I need to get fixed with this. You don't have to tell me, but you tell
every single time
is making it worse. And that's the big problem when it comes.
And now I don't want to fix it because now you're harassing me.
I'm just gonna be rebellious and not do it. Yes.
I'm finna up the antes. Are you mad about this person? No, I'm just like.
So now I'm just gonna do it on purpose because I know you don't like it that I do. You know what I'm saying?
And that takes growth to get out that phase. Yeah.
Hey, I sprinkle everything with sugar, man. That's me.
My bad,
hey,
baby. I'm sorry.
Hey, I just gotta sprinkle everything with a little sugar on it sometimes to make it taste better to her. Like,
that's
hey,
real.
I'll be like, hey, you know who town that is? Oh, that's my town. Okay. You see how I worded that?
I was wondering how that towel got there. I wonder if it was mine. Was it just...
Nah, that's how I just do it. That it makes it easy. Like, you know what the hell that is?
Hey, you're right. That is mine. Let me get there, right?
Okay. I'm just checking to see how it is. You know,
right?
Rather than you saying, you just gotta play, reverse psychology with them.
Yeah, you gotta play games. That's it.
You gotta play a little mind game. Yeah, so you still get your point across.
Man, be quiet. You telling too many secrets, bro. They listening.
Hey, secrets, bro. I'm telling you, we smarter than what you think. I promise you.
Right?
No, we smarter than what y'all think. I know y'all think y'all smart, but we got some tricks up our sleeves too.
Yes,
for real.
I just love you too much to argue with you all the time.
Oh my God, man. That's why I'm like, man, Kania is like, Kania can hold a grudge for like 2 months. I'd be like, girl, bro. Like
I just think that's just women. I just get over it. You know,
okay. I can't just get over stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm over it. Once I said my piece, I'm done.
It's fine. Yep.
And she'd be like, you really like that? I said, yes, I'm really like that. Mm-hmm. Once I said what I come from a family where we're all vocal. My whole family is vocal. We're a very rambunctious, strong-willed group of people. My mama's strong-willed, my daddy's strong-willed, my little sister's strong-willed, my middle sister's strong-willed. I'm strong-willed. So know we've had some explosive conversations in that house.
Household was lit.
All of us are very loud, strong-willed people.
Right.
And Kania, I don't know if her family is quite as strong-willed as ours, but I've had to learn that she ain't like my family. So a lot of times I can say something and get it off my chest, and she can say what she feel, because trust me, if you gonna dish it, you better be able to take it in my family, because I'm telling you now, they're gonna come back at you. All right. So you got to be able to take it just as well as you dish it.
To hold your own.
I've learned to just let stuff go. Once it's done, it's done.
It's over.
And with Kania, it's not so easy for her. I realized that. So now I gotta be like, okay, let me pull it back some. All right. I can't just come to her and tell her how I feel. Yeah. Even if I'm like, okay, I'm very passionate. She's like, you're yelling. I'm like, I'm not yelling. I promise you. I'm just a very passionate person.
Right.
I'm passionate about something. I just want to get it out. I'm just trying to get all my feelings and how I feel out. So it could come off as I'm yelling, but I'm not yelling. I'm really not. I'm just passionate. No, you're yelling at me. I'm like, okay, let me fix that. So now I come with
fix my tone.
I come with the approach of being more like a talk show host. And, rather these are things that I have to do, Kev. You get what I'm saying? That where it worked for my marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, I mean, and sometimes it's more reverse, where the wife is the one that's a little bit more rambunctious than the husband is. And they gotta, fix some things with them, because I know our women out there, some of y'all tough. Some of y'all are firecrackers for real. Y'all really is. Yeah, I don't want to get on y'all bad side sometimes. But man,
for real,
I'm telling you, bro, if we could go on with this question with the biggest lesson,
yes, I've learned a lot.
When you come in marriage stuff, bro, and parenting, those things, I'm still
marriage and parenting.
Man, I'm telling you,
but that's a sign of a good man, is just to keep learning, though. You never stop learning. Never stop learning. Never stop loving your wife. You gotta keep learning them.
You do, bro.
Daily. You have to.
Kev, even with this, during the summertime, I'm gonna ask you this, because you a father like I am, bro.
Yeah.
He is on this thing where she's like, the kids need to go to bed at night and it's summertime. I'm like, I come from the point of this. I don't care what you do. Okay, I really don't. They can be in there as long they can't watch YouTube no more. but they can be in there watching Disney Plus or whatever else. Well, they gonna have to. I gotta be somewhere in the morning. Okay, do like my daddy did me. You can be up as long as you want, but I promise you this: when I come in there in the morning,
that butt up,
you better get up.
You better get up.
It ain't gonna be no 2-3 times I'm coming in there. I give my kids free reign to kind of make decisions on their own, because here's the thing: the biggest lesson is when you tired in the morning, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe I need to turn the TV off." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Kania, she wants to put all this stress. And here my thing with Kania is, she want me to be like, "Oh, go check on the kids." No, I don't care. If you want to enforce them going to sleep and put them to sleep, you go in there with them and put them to sleep. You want to sleep and tell them to go to bed and want me to deal with them. Because they gonna come in there 4 times and be like, "Daddy, I can't go to sleep. Daddy, my stomach hurts. Daddy, I'm afraid of the dark. Can you come in there and sleep?" No.
No.
If Kania want,
turn that nightlight on and go to bed.
All they want is the TV back on. They don't care about none of that. They just making up 8 excuses so you can tell them, okay, go in there and turn that TV back on. And me, I don't even deal with it. Go turn the TV back on, get about my face. I'm in my bed. I'm ready to go to bed. I don't want you in my face. Kania does that stuff where she be like, "Yeah, they need to go to bed at night. And you be letting them stay up." I don't let them do nothing.
He said they making their own life choices right now.
I'm not about to go in there and rock them to sleep. You can do that. They 86 years old. They can do that at this point. They want to stay up. Let them stay up. But I don't know if they
too.
And it's different.
It's different. But see, I don't got that problem, bro. My kids are going to sleep. I can tell you, my 5-year-old Kirsten is probably asleep right now.
See, that's crazy. You got different kids.
They go to sleep. They don't play, man. Look, yes, I'm probably all of my kids are probably in my bed asleep right now.
Bro, my kids are not all of them. They like freaking bad. Okay. They gonna be up. I doze off and get back up and be like, go outside, go give me a drink of water or something. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I walk in there. I heard the TV. They looking at me like,
"What you doing up?"
I'm like, "Carl, you still up?" "Yeah, I can't go to sleep." I'm like, "Where's Kylan at?" I'm going to Kylan. "Yeah, he did." I'm like, "Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Y'all still up." Man, I don't care what y'all do. Y'all go ahead and do y'all. I know this.
As long as y'all in this room.
If your mama got somewhere to be tomorrow, you better get your butt up.
Better be up.
I know that.
That's real.
So yeah, that's why I'm saying this stuff like that where I be like, I don't even know why Kania put so much energy into it. They gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to sleep anyway. My daughter, she had stayed up in the dark for like 4 hours before.
Just looking at the sky.
She just up like this. I said, "You still up?" "Yeah, I'm still up." Like, you ain't close your eyes, go? "No, I can't go to sleep." I'm like, she's different. I'm like,
that's crazy.
She's different. I'm telling you, bro. She's different. And, I was like that as a kid too. So she really get it from me.
She get it from you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she get that. They get that stuff from me, man. But yeah, man. He's a hilarious man. I give y'all stories today on stuff like that with these kids. They are
for real.
They are something else for real. They really are something else. But man, it's been a great show, man. I thought we was gonna get out here early. We already almost hitting an hour on here.
We held it down.
We was over here talking, man.
Held it down.
Yeah, we definitely held it down. Man, and here's the thing. We are using a new platform. So I'm just still trying to figure this out. A lot of our following that we had from my old page, from my actually Mike to Mike page, they probably don't know that we on here right now because we normally go live from StreamYard. But what we will be using now is a platform called Riverside for this podcast, because I can't keep simultaneously streaming from my Mike to Mike podcast audience to here. I want to build my own audience for the Black Fatherhood Conversations podcast, and we will grow and we will continue to push this thing out. What I need you guys to do is share it if you can. Share it, subscribe, even put a comment on there if you can, just so we can get into the algorithm a little bit more. That's what we're going to have to do to build this podcast up, kind of like starting from scratch. How I started my last podcast, and thank God we had almost 11,000 subscribers on there, is to just continue to make content and push it. So we need your help with that. If you can, share it, like it, comment, because this is something that everybody needs to hear. And for us being at what we've been doing this now almost 4 or 5 months. And we started the YouTube page last week. I think last week or 2 weeks ago. That video we just did last week, we got 23 subscribers. It's over 100 views. That's great. All right. If you got 23 subscribers and you already got 100 views, you didn't do any type of promotion or anything on there. That means that people are actually watching your content. So that means if we were to get 1,000 subscribers, now those views have gone up even more. And so I'm just explaining to you how I look at things when it comes to YouTube. We have to push it, but we need our people that support this to help us push it. You know, we can't do it on our own. We need your help. So if you can, share it with a friend, share it with a family member, share it with anybody, share it with a man that you think want to hear this, you know, needs to hear this conversation. These are awesome men. These are awesome men of God. So if you want your sons, or if you want your brother, if you want your cousin to hear from a man that is taking care of their family, really living by the word of God, all right, really out here, they ain't doing no dirty, shady stuff. These are all guys that I really respect and love. Please watch this show. All right, I feel like this show needs to be reached and be touched by a lot of men, especially our younger men too. Our younger men are struggling. A lot of them are looking for father figures. They're looking for answers, but guess what? The answers are in here. All right, we give you the answers, you know, through experience, through wisdom that God has given us. These are things that you need to hear. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, but we need you guys' help to build this page and subscribe. So that's one thing that I'm gonna, you know, preach out to you guys in the next couple of weeks, is getting the show out there, because we want to grow our page. And right now, thank you for the ones that have subscribed. With the 23 subscribers we got, we gonna get it. We gonna get this thing going, man, for real. Me and Kev, we talked about it. We gonna push it out there, bring different men on. We gonna try to get more content out. But we thank all you guys from the beginning, the people that have supported us. I don't think we got any comments today. As I said before, I don't think a lot of people know we on this platform.
Bro, yeah.
So just give us some time, and hopefully, like I said, I put it on Facebook again this week for you guys that's on Facebook. I might be doing it the next couple of weeks, just so you guys know that we are going strictly to YouTube. I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks so people know where we at, but I'm eventually gonna take it off my own personal Facebook, and it will just be on YouTube to watch. So thank you guys. Kev, you got anything you want to say before you get off here?
Nah, I don't, man. It's been a great show. Good times.
Yeah, man. It's been a great show. It's been a great conversation, man. These brothers have blessed us. It's not just turned into a brotherhood on here, but it's gonna turn into a brotherhood outside of here, where we hanging out outside of here. We getting to meet different people from different walks of life. That's something that, you know, I really appreciate about the show, is how many people I've got to meet. All right. And people that watch the show that I wouldn't even think watch the show. Thanks, Mort. I think she said show on the screen. Great show, guys. That's my sister. So I'm glad somebody on here is actually being able to watch it, because I don't even know if people are able to go to watch it on here. And you know, hopefully that you guys are enjoying the new stream. We won't be able to play the background music, but I love the way it looks. I'm not gonna lie. It's
a nice setup.
Yeah, the setup looks a lot better. It looks like a lot more professional. So we're gonna keep rocking with Riverside, and hopefully you guys keep rocking with us. But like we always say, man, thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and we will see y'all next Tuesday. Peace.
Peace.
And